In today's video, we're taking a look into how Afterpay, the Buy Now Pay Later app works. Buy Now Pay Later financing allows shoppers to make purchases and pay them off over time. Afterpay is an Australian company that offers such loans free of interest. Originally launched in 2015, the platform now serves customers in Australia, New Zealand, the US, Canada, and United Kingdom. So how does Afterpay actually work? Afterpay allows eligible shoppers to buy now and pay later with no interest, no credit cards, and no fees when they pay on time. The service is available at thousands of retailers around the world through the Afterpay app. When you make purchases with Afterpay, your payments are split into 4 payments. You make an initial down payment against the purchase, then over a 6-week period you make the remaining payments. Afterpay doesn't specify a minimum required purchase amount. However, you may be subject to purchase requirements set by the retailer you're buying from. To use the service online, you choose Afterpay as your payment method at checkout. You can create an Afterpay account instantly to make your first payment and complete the checkout process. After you check out, the items that you order will be shipped to you by the retailer. To use Afterpay in physical stores, you need to download the Afterpay app and create an account, then tap the Card tab in the app. This allows you to create a digital Afterpay card that you can add to Apple Pay or Google Pay. You can then use either mobile wallet app to make your purchase. After you make a purchase, you can log into the Afterpay app to see when your next payment is due and in what amount. You can pay Afterpay using a debit or credit card, either manually through the Afterpay app or by setting up automatic payments. Afterpay does not charge interest, but can charge a late fee if you pay late. The late fee for US shoppers is capped at 25% of the order amount. There are no prepayment penalties or fees if you want to pay off an Afterpay loan early. Now, what are some common questions about Afterpay? Here we'll take a look at the answers to some of the common questions about how Afterpay works. The first one being, can you use Afterpay to pay bills? Afterpay is meant to be used for online or in-store shopping only. So while you can use it to make purchases, you can't use it to pay bills. The next question is there a credit card limit? Afterpay uses flexible spending limits tailored to each customer and each purchase. The spending limit starts at around $500, but can increase over time as you use the service to make purchases and pay them off. Afterpay looks at a variety of factors to approve loans for purchases, including how long you've been using Afterpay, whether you have sufficient funds to make the initial payment, the value of the order you want to place, the amount you have to pay off, and the number of orders you currently have open. The next question is, does Afterpay check your credit? Unlike some buy now pay later services, Afterpay does not perform credit checks when you apply for financing. This includes hard credit pulls or soft credit pulls. So you won't see any credit score impact when you sign up for Afterpay or take out one of its loans. The next question is, does Afterpay report activity to credit card bureaus? Ordinarily, if you make a late payment on a buy now pay later arrangement, that would be reported to the credit bureaus as a negative. However, Afterpay says it never reports late payments, so you won't take a hit to your credit score if you forget to pay on time. That said, you won't be able to make any new purchases with Afterpay until your payments are caught up. Also, Afterpay can reduce your future spending limits once your past due account is current again. The next question is Afterpay safe to use? Afterpay says it uses the highest level of security in the payment industry. Specifically, it's a payment card industry data security standard level 1 certified compliant organisation. In that regard, it should be safe to use. The next question is, what retailers accept Afterpay? In the US, Afterpay works with a number of top retailers. You can find a full list on the Afterpay US website, but some popular examples include Adidas, Bed Bath & Beyond, Forever 21, Gap, and Ulta Beauty. So how do returns work? If you want to return something that you have purchased using Afterpay, then you'll need to contact the merchant to find out how it handles returns and refunds. If you return an order and it's refunded in full by the merchant, then Afterpay will cancel any remaining payments and refund any payments that you have already made. In case of partial refunds, Afterpay will adjust your remaining payments to reflect the amount that the merchant refunded. Now, what are the limits on some of your Afterpay orders? Initially, when you sign up for an account, Afterpay will provide you with an estimated spend limit, which can typically be on the lower side. However, as you continue to use the account responsibly and make payments on time, the more that limit increases. There are a number of factors that make up your estimated spend, such as how many purchases you've made or have going, and whether you make repayments on time. Now, what are the fees and charges for using Afterpay? As you probably already know, Afterpay works by splitting the cost of your shop into 4 equal payments, which are made every fortnight. But if you miss a payment or don't have enough money in your account for a direct debit, you'll then be charged a $10 late fee payment. If a week goes by and you still have an outstanding balance, you'll be charged another $7 fee. If you have outstanding orders, you won't be able to make a new purchase. And if you get in trouble with more Afterpay purchases that you can handle, there is a hardship program available. In June 2018, Afterpay also introduced caps on late fees. With this, a maximum $1 $10 late fee may be applied for orders under $40. For orders over $40, late fees are a maximum of $68 or 25% of the total amount, whichever is less. So how do you use Afterpay responsibly? There are a few simple things you can do to make sure you're managing your Afterpay account properly and reducing the risk of running into financial trouble. The first is sticking to a budget. Although Afterpay's approval algorithm is designed to stop you biting off more than you can chew, it's a good idea not to rely on this. Make sure you can crunch the numbers on your budget and work out how many purchases you can realistically pay off at once. It's a good idea to set aside money for bills and expenses, some for savings, and then anything that's left over is your Afterpay budget. The next one is use a debit card. Steer clear of a mounting credit card balance by only linking your debit card to Afterpay. This way you can spread big costs out to make them more manageable, but you're still only spending money that you know you will have in the future. The final one is reschedule your payments if necessary. If you think you won't be able to make an upcoming repayment on time, Afterpay allows you to reschedule your payment, shifting them for up to 5 days with each update. Doing this can help you avoid a late fee and any negative activity on your account. Just keep in mind that you are only able to do this 3 times a year. Let me know in the comments what you think of Afterpay and if you use it, or if you think it's a useless product. If you enjoyed the video, leave a like and subscribe to the channel for more finance and investing videos. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.